All right, guys. It's time to get to the hard-hitting news. The big one that I missed. Fartgate 2019. If you've been following the impeachment investigation, this is the biggest news to come of it so far. I made a video a couple days ago about it all being bullshit, and it continues to be so. I have another video I think I'm going to make. I don't want to make any more impeachment videos because they're stupid and they haven't come up with anything yet. But there's one. There was one in the I think it was yesterday's or the day before with Mr. Sondland's testimony. I think that was just hilarious. He got absolutely destroyed, and so did Schiff as Schiff ran out of the chamber screaming, "We got him! We finally got him!" As if that's a good thing, as if you should be attempting to impeach the president when he did nothing wrong, as if you're a prosecutor, not just you're trying to investigate. Oh boy. All right, that's a lot to say that Mr. Swalwell here, if you've been watching, he seems to be the one of those young Democrats who are trying to weasel his way in and make himself popular if things go well. He's got that Ken doll kind of look to him, where he's kind of got a jug head where his neck looks real short. But he's got a very square head, but he's got that haircut and the thick eyebrow. He's got that Ken doll, slightly less attractive Ken doll kind of look going on to him. But in an interview after the one of the impeachment hearings, Mr. Swalwell here let out quite the noise.
Contradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election, and the complaint that I've heard.
If you haven't seen this, come on. Both sides are losing their mind over whether it was a fart or not. The general public is split. If you looked on CNN or any of the left-leaning sites, you'll see stuff like this tweet. It was a phone vibrating, or it was a mug sliding across a table, or something dumb like that. No, this is a fart. Let's hear it one more time.
The evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard from the evidence.
Hold on.
To help him cheat an election.
That pause right there. That pause wasn't a reaction to a noise. That pause was I let out a fart. Oh, this man's been holding his shit for the past 4 hours because of these impeachment hearings are going on so long. Man, I tried. I keep trying to watch these impeachment hearings, like a lot of it. I'm putting in the work for you guys. I'm trying. But Jesus Christ, it's 12 hours long. Sometimes longer, it feels like. And this guy's just been sitting there holding a fart the whole time. You can see, maybe that's why his neck is so short. He's clenching his butt cheeks, and he couldn't do it anymore. I don't know, but apparently they made it a big deal that nobody's allowed to fart. All right, one more time.
To ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election.
Oh God, it's gotta be a fart. It even sounds a little wet, just the end of it. I know some people are gonna like this. Also, it was impossible to find the tweets about this from this guy. This man tweets more than Trump does. Holy crap! This man in the past, it's now the 22nd. This man has been tweeting in the past 3 days, just 50 tweets of him retweeting all the impeachment stuff. Oh, come on, man. We get it. We know which side you're on. And he's just it seems like he's just a shill because he's tweeting all the CNN talking points like, "We got him. The bombshells are here. We've done it." It's just, I feel so disgusted that Andrew Yang said he believes in Eric Swalwell. Unless he believes that this wasn't a fart. Look, we can have different sides on that. All right? I believe we can come together over this as a nation and discuss it over whether this is a fart or not. Even Even Mr. Swalwell is tweeting total exoneration to this hardball tweet that it was a mug scraping across a desk. Come on. We see the flinch. We see him before the sound is made, getting ready to he was maybe he's trying to squeeze it out. He's trying to give it the old little. I do it sometimes when you really gotta fart, but you can't let it out completely. You give it the old like just a little pressure test. You just let it out just a little bit, one little bit at a time. The little, you know what I mean. If you're at 100% full, you're trying to drop it to 90 to relieve the pressure. You know, you crack the hole a little bit. Maybe that's what it was. It just came out a little too much. Hopefully it wasn't a wet one, because sometimes that happens too. You think it's gonna come out just a fart, and really leave some pressure, and all of a sudden you got wet butt cheeks, and that's even worse. Try and finish the rest of the impeachment little speech you're doing after with wet butt cheeks. You're wrapping it up real fast. Anyway, I hope Mr. Yang here is talking about that and not all the other stuff, because Mr. Swalwell here is an embarrassment to the party. This man just looks like he's been doing a lot of coke. All right, I shouldn't be talking like that. I'm gonna be destroyed from YouTube for saying a man looks like he's been on coke. Look at this old dude who had no knowledge of anything. All right, short video. Man who looks like a snitch is here. Cutie in the back with weird glasses. That's the video. Oh boy, what are we doing in this country? We can't even agree on farts, and people sharding themselves. I'm gonna put this link in the background.
And the complaint that I've heard from the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election.
Also, what he was saying here is that it was uncontradicted. It's just lies. That's what you see from these Democrats recently, is just them stating everything as fact without any facts. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he's farting. He's lying. That's his lying. His lying tick. Everybody's got a little tick when they lie. You see these people doing their little their testimonies and stuff, and when they get asked questions, they give it the old rub. If you study poker at all, I'm big into poker. I like it. If you like live reads, that's one of those things where you see the vein right here. You give it the old rub, scratch, look away, answer. Oh, let me start by telling you, Mr. Swalwell here has the fart. He's got the as I was saying, Mr. President. All right, I'm done.